2022 Mazda CX-30 rumor, exterior change, release date. It seems like the Japanese maker managed a wonderful job with the new CX-30, which slot machine games in between the CX-3 and CX-5. Depending on the new Mazda 3 hatchback, it delivers yet another serving of usefulness and sets Mazda at the leading of the sector. When we are discussing a fairly new model, it seems reasonable to see no greater changes. The Japanese company stuff in different ways and gives one large, considerable novelty. Of course, we speak about a new powertrain solution, which can change this small crossover into an actual beast. Feature. In addition to that, points will always be largely the very same. You could depend on Mazda's standard driving expertise, which is all about superb managing and fantastic driving practical experience. Also, generally, for 2022 Mazda CX-30, you could rely on a high-quality interior, as effectively as on a whole lot of type and capabilities. The new 2022 Mazda CX-30 is presently for sale in most market segments. When considering the common products, points are not very different in contrast to the prior model year. As a result, all models can come normal with technician treats like a 7 inches digital musical instrument bunch screen. Exterior and interior. Since we are discussing the next generation year, it seems plausible there are no considerable changes in phases of design. Mechanically, this model intensely will depend on the new 2022 Mazda CX-30, and that is effortless to discover. Specifically in phases of driving expertise. The same as the compact sedan and hatchback, it includes amazing coping with. It is receptive and will keep this crossover super restricted in sides. At the same time, the trip is also really secure, we will even say padded. Overall, this small crossover is a true satisfaction to generate. Creatively, the 2022 Mazda CX-30 will come without the need for changes. The crossover appears like the hatchback sibling, and the increased soil clearance is pretty much the only large change. On the other part, the front end is practically similar. Even with it is one of the lowest priced Mazda models in the selection, this crossover capability's fairly remarkable interior quality. Almost, the all-around format is fairly shut to the new Mazda 3 and implies many great things. The dash panel seems stunning, although the total cabin capabilities resources are generally of premium quality. In this particular element, this crossover may give premium models like X1 and Q3 to manage their funds when it is even excellent in phases of common security features. The sum of passenger area is pretty decent at the top and pretty reasonable in the next row. As it pertains to the cargo location, you could trust about 20 cubic feet. It was associated with the second row. As a result, the 2022 Mazda CX-30 one of the exceptional Mazda models that are not at the bottom part of its class with this component. Specification. Without hesitation, the largest novelty for the 2022 Mazda CX-30 is a new engine. We discuss a familiarized 2.5-liter turbo which positions out all around 227 horsepower with typical fuel and a whole 250 horsepower with premium fuel. That is the identical engine that power the substantially greater CX-9. So, once we look at the engine's monstrous max torque that rises to 330 lb-tos, you may suppose how awesome velocity and all-round shows will probably be, especially. The specific phone numbers are, however, to appear. Still, we count that the new variation will likely be drastically more rapidly in contrast to the base model, which reaches 60 within 8 to 10 mere seconds. The basic continues in the same manner. We are discussing in a natural way aspirated variation of the very same 2.5-liter engine, which is beneficial to about 185 horsepower. It would seem okay for daily traveling, particularly when we consider a pretty decent fuel economy, which moves close to 25 mpg in the metropolis and 33 mpg on the road. 2022 Mazda CX-30 price and release date. The 2022 Mazda CX-30 is previously offered in most trading markets, and it did not feature any considerable changes in phrases of the price. Base models go all around 22,000 money. On the other part, models with a new turbo engine start close to $31.